Mr. Vice Mayor. I wanted to talk about the task force, but to add on to my fellow councillor and the Vice Mayor's comments, programming of a building or a space is usually an additional service, and there are people who just do this. In fact, it can be quite a profession, and I've been hired as an architect to do that. And in a public space, I think it makes all the sense in the world to get the best entity, which might not be a designer. It might be someone who just excels at this and can reach out to the public and get them excited and learn from other similar spaces that perhaps landscape architects haven't worked on. So I do think it makes sense that it be a specialist to get the best information related to other public spaces or similar projects. Whether they should be a part of a team, a landscape architect, urban design team, architect for the kiosk, I don't think you get the very best always by picking a whole team. I think if there's a specialty like programming, I think you're probably doing it the right way now, and that is go for the best team with the right experience, and then go on to the next stage. But what I wanted to talk about was the task force makeup, and I have to say this has a lot of similarity with the Volpe task force in that complex project, everybody's interested, and I was super impressed with the final mix of the task force for Volpe. And some of those people were opinionated. They were people who've spoken. I won't say names, but they've spoken on both sides of the issue, and you included them because it was a balanced view. So if someone's opinionated and has spoken out and has knowledge, they're still sought after if they're balanced attitude. So I think, so congratulations on Volpe. Now we need Harvard Square to be at that same level. So it wouldn't preclude somebody who knows a lot about the kiosk. There have been people in the public who've spoken and researched it, and it shouldn't preclude them, just like it didn't in Volpe. So we're just asking for that same level of selection, which was extremely well balanced and had good neighborhood people who've been outspoken and are opinionated. But they're reasonable, and they add to the team, and I hope that's where we're heading. I think everybody in the room wants that, including the people overseeing this. So I think we can get there. I think we're all excited by the kiosk, and we've seen what's happened to it over the years, and it's this closed-in cell selling some strange things inside that we wouldn't necessarily want our sisters and brothers to see, young brothers to see. So this is a great opportunity, and whoever this organization is, they really have to be seasoned in bringing people together. And I know it's got to be one of your key objectives in any project, but this one, just like Volpe, it's very complex. So I'm not suggesting anything said earlier isn't to be considered. It is, but I'm optimistic that this will work out as well as you've done in the beginning of Volpe. Of course, Volpe's got a long way to go, so we'll see. But thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor.
Councillor Marr.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I just want to echo